It's time for Slorm. I haven't been able to stop playing this game. It's so much fun. I'm level 41, which isn't too impressive. For instance, I am using... I gotta clear my inventory a little bit. It's actually a pretty good helmet. Because of the mana on kill. I'm using the bow, the spider nest, and it's got 5% pierce and rebound chance with a 1% increase every level for chance multiplier. Yes, you did. The web projectile that it has deals massive chunk damage with a 100% chance to rebound and pierce, which is so good. It also allows my projectiles to rebound from the edges of the world, which means I can shoot things through walls. Oh, mine is pretty stupid, too. I collect hats. So, I need to complete these. I don't know what a battlefield boss is. Oh, these. Okay, yeah. I crank it up to level 3. So I'm not currently playing this build correctly at the moment. There's some things that I need to have done. I know I'm trashing here. Actually, no. We're gonna exit and dismantle. I should have dismantled before I came in. Hey, thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Is it already that time again to resub? What the fuck? Go ahead and open up the portal and exit so I could dismantle. You sub to that booty. Oh god. Okay, just a normal place for a stash. I don't know what an ultimatum is. I just know that I gotta clear these quickly. We shall increase our pure Slorm capacity, or Elder Slorm capacity. Ah, ultimatums. Yeah, I've been enjoying the fuck out of this. It's been so much fun. I am doing a build that involves Ricochet and Pierce and Bounce. Well, Bounce and Ricochet, I guess, are the same thing. And Split. Yeah, this game is all about the weapons at the end of the day. Whatever weapon you decide to use. I would definitely just say, use the weapon you think that you're gonna like. As far as it goes. If you think that it suits your build, try it. That's the only way you're gonna learn. We need to spend some of this Slorm. I need that. I ended up going with the fire. New stuff you got clearly has an evolved form coming, but you'd have no clue how far you gotta go to reach it. I know that you gotta, like, grab the stuff for the, Reaper Smith, to really start getting upgrades for your weapons. This has been a big boon. And this has also been very nice. Wait, we gotta go back into the battlefield and just start grabbing as much as we can. No, this is just like any standard ARPG at the end of the day. Oh God, I'm doing so much more damage. Actually crazy. How one little upgrade just changes everything. I've been hands down just addicted to this game. It's just a good time. I love the silliness that it has because it reminds me a lot of Disgaea. I'm gonna level up my Reaper faster than I'm gonna level up myself at this rate. What did I get? 16 or 18 mana on hit. That's a lot of evasion. I lose a bit of mana though. 500 mana to be exact. That's a lot of evasion. Actually, I don't lose a whole lot. You know what? We're grabbing that. More mana equals more damage. That's the... Just like Path of Exile, that's the one issue that I keep running into, is that I just don't have enough mana. Region. Arrow shot mastery. Maybe. I'm finding that this is also just a really good game to just kind of talk about stuff. As you probably have seen, I have updated my profile picture on Twitch and on YouTube, Bluesky, all of that. So I now have a new profile picture, a new branding. Just something a little more updated, because the one that I had, I got done 3 years ago, and I just wanted something different. I wanted to move on from that. I still use it, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted something new. I'm also working on a really big project that won't be done for a long time. It'll probably take me like a month or two before I'm done with this. I don't want to say a whole lot about it, but it's just something that's been on my mind, and I wanted to start on it. a lot going on right now. There's something rare over there. It's nice, but it's not quite what I want. Yeah. Just keep that in mind as the months go on. It's gonna take a while because it's gonna involve a lot of work, and it's just a project that I wanted to start on. I'm also finally looking into a new camera. I say new camera, but it's actually gonna be an iPhone, because the iPhone has a very specific thing on it that helps with tracking of models way better than any other camera, which is really funny. But it's just one of those things where iPhone literally is like the recommended camera for VTubing. And iPhones are just, well, they're iPhones. They're not cameras. They got good cameras on them. Apparently way better than I originally thought. So, I'm looking into that. I'm probably not gonna go and invest in the iPhone 16. Fuck that, that's way too out of budget. But, at my job, we sell an iPhone 13 for relatively cheap, and so I'm just like, you know what, that's probably a good one to grab. The people that I was asking and interacting with have said that so long as it's not the iPhone X, you should be fine. So, I'm going to be looking into that eventually. Probably sooner rather than later. I do so much damage. How's it going, Onar? I saw you streaming earlier today. I unfortunately couldn't pop in. I was super busy. Was looking for someone to watch. Well, I'm glad that you chose me. That means a lot. Hey, if you just need to vibe and lurk, that is perfectly fine. I'm just kind of I'm having the ramblings of a madman is basically what this stream is as I play a very silly game. It is fun. It's very fun. If you like the Disgaea games at all and how ridiculously broken you can make your characters in Disgaea, and you like ARPGs like Diablo and Path of Exile, then this is right up your alley. Oh, the Conniving Warlock. What does that do? You spend life to cast skills. You trigger life drain, dealing skill damage equal to a % of life spent with the enemies within a 3-yard radius, and apply it up to 20 lifelink stats to enemies. Interesting. Right. You have fun with your drawing. I must see this art of yours sometime. I do enjoy myself some good art. Honestly, the dev team, with how they were making this game, like, not take itself seriously, they really did not have to go as hard on the music as they did. The music is honestly really good. I definitely need to look into a better camera, so that way my model stops spazzing out so much sometimes. It's funny, but it's also just like, don't make any sudden movements. Next thing I know, my model will be doing a handstand without me. I think that the one thing that I need more of this Elder Slorm. I don't get enough of it. I also just need to be spending more of it. That way I have the ability to collect more. Should probably step out of this endless mode here soon. Yeah, my Slorm Reaper leveled up past me now. And off we go. Interesting. Did I just get double bot, or... Yeah, that account was made yesterday. Let's see here. Let's see here. I got double audio going. There we go. All better. Anybody who just wants a funny game to just kind of play, I can't recommend this game enough. It's way too fun. Like, for real. It was only, what, 15 bucks? Which is insane for how much content there actually is. Yeah, that's definitely something that I like about it too. You don't have to worry about speccing into the wrong thing at all. You could just go and do anything at any point in time, and you'll be perfectly fine. Armored enemies, that's gonna make things a little interesting. The way armor works in this game is that you have to eat through the armor first before you can start dealing damage. An ultimatum. I have found purple soap. Oh, hey, look, I got an achievement for purple soap. You can equip your new ultimatum by selecting it from your collection. Your experience gain is set to 23%. Plus 3% per level. So in other words, every time this ultimatum... Oh, I won't be leveling up, but every time this ultimatum levels up, I gain more EXP. So it sucks for now, but it gets better. That's so good, actually. Like, like I said, it'll suck for now. But as I upgrade it, it'll get better. Yeah. How much EXP am I gonna get with this on? Is that more EXP? Yeah, I'm actually still gaining good EXP. Yeah. I'm actually, you have 9% EXP gain, but it doesn't, it's no longer effective because of the, Rune of Infinite Wisdom. Yeah, the Rune of Infinite Wisdom, or the Ultimatum of Infinite Wisdom, gives me more. I actually do level up faster. I'm gonna have to play fucking careful here. Because my health is actually getting eaten in this area. It's got EXP gain on it again. Now I need a Reaper rune. I just need you to level up again. One more time. Okay with that. What does retaliation do? I'm assuming that means that every time I get hit, they get hit for the whatever percentage that is. Three plus 3% raw damage. Alright. We need to level up. I want to replace you eventually. Well, that's just kind of cruel, don't you think? Ooh, double reinforcement. And a critical reinforcement. We just got done being fish. I'm assuming you are referring to the pool. You know what? I like that. You know what? I kind of like that even more. Perfect. Just what I wanted. I'm thinking that we may be able to go in for the level 4, but I'm gonna stick with level 3. Yeah, I can believe it. The water had some time to kind of exist. You kinda suck. There we go. It's still not like extremely hot out, but there have been a few days this spring that have just been like, holy crap, it's hot. And for no good reason either, like for real. I'm kidding you not. I've had some hot as hell days here. And living up north, it's just like, yeah, we're supposed to have relatively generally colder climate up here. But lately, no. It's been rough. It's been really rough. Though, as of late, it's just been nothing but rain. It rained yesterday, it rained today, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Last few days of the week is gonna be 80-ish. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's really rough. Me being from the south, and I don't really care much for the hot weather. I really don't. I much prefer a colder climate, me personally. You'd rather have rain? Don't really care for the summer heat with the wasps? Yeah, understandable. Then again, I don't know a single person who enjoys being around wasps. Little bastards suck. You know, you get stung by a bee, and it's just like, ah, damn, I got stung by a bee, and now the bee's dead. And, like, I love bees because they're fucking adorable. But you get stung by a wasp, and it's just stab, 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 and it's just like, ow, fucking stop. God, get the fuck away from me. And they're just constantly just angry little shit stains. They have no cares for you or your well-being. Yeah, and it fucking hurts. It's god awful. Now, I'm very fucking lucky. I've never been stung by a wasp. I don't even think I've ever really been stung by a bee. I don't know if I'm allergic to a bee sting. But everybody's got a reaction to it, of course. But I don't think I've ever actually been stung by a bee. Bees just tend to leave me alone. They buzz by, they don't care for me. Yeah, for real. And honestly, that's probably for the best. Though I don't go out of my way to, like, harm the bees. Bees will leave you alone if you just don't make any real, like, sudden movements. They won't get scared and they won't, they won't sting you. Oh, I got killed. It's that modifier right there. Damn. But yeah, bees just... If you know how to act around a bee, then the bee won't hurt you, and obviously you won't hurt the bee. Please do not hurt bees. They are a ever-growingly extinct species at this point. Yeah, we may think that there are a lot of them, but eventually we might not have a lot of them. Yes, being stung by a bee can be a scary thought, but I trust you that you will survive. Unless you're allergic, in which case I hope you survive. I see, like, bees are helpful. And Lily loves the bees as well. Wasps are just horrible assholes. Yeah, because they're just angry boys. They don't care. If you disrupt a wasp, they will punish you for it, basically. And it doesn't even matter if you actually disrupted them or not. If you were just around them, they will hurt you. Maybe I should invest in some toughness. Honestly, I feel like the evasion would honestly do me better. I've been investing in so much damage. I primarily need a new necklace. But I definitely will not be going out of my way to find out if I'm allergic to a bee sting. At least not intentionally. Shit happens, yeah. I'd rather it didn't. Oh yeah, little side note. I will have my first like schedule up by next week on Monday. So for those who are just like, wonder what Bingus McGee is doing on, you know, June 1st. Well, you'll be able to finally see my thought process for the week and what I plan on streaming. Yeah, I got a schedule now. Though I haven't actually, like, made the schedule yet. I just have the schedule. You're on your way to Discord? I haven't posted it yet. Oh my god, Onar. You fucking booked it in there. It's okay, it's called being prepared. That's funny. We found Onar's trigger word in its schedule. Like a sleeper agent. You like to know when the people you watch are scheduled? Yeah, that I guess that makes sense. Yeah, to keep looking over to Twitch to see who is streaming. Yeah, I guess I understand the annoyance of that. Yeah, exactly. Schedule, go, go, go! Get down on the ground! You have schedule contraband in your possession, sir? You're here the entire time? Yeah, I'm gonna mention schedule when you're... I'm gonna mention schedule while you're not here one day, and you're just gonna pop into my stream and... You're just using me as a podcast or something to watch. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was actually considering making a podcast with a couple of friends and just talking about shit. It's been another idea on my mind, but I'm not exactly sure if I want to do it or not. You can't do podcast. Just because you wouldn't... Is it because you wouldn't really know what to talk about, or is it because, it's just not for you? Probably unable to think about things to talk about. I guess in that sense, though, it'd be helpful to, like, you know, come up with a topic beforehand, and if you gotta study it, or maybe it could be a topic of, like, you know, past experience, like, you know, you got something that you've tried before, you just kind of want to talk about it. Or, you know, you could be like, let's talk about restaurants for like the next couple hours and just like our experiences at restaurants. Big Fury Bow. Your skill damage are lucky. Is that doesn't sound like proper English. Your skill damage are lucky. You know what? We've been leveling up this bow quite a fucking bit. When it gets to level 50... Yeah, that would be what it means, because when you have lucky crits, it'll re-roll the crit and then take the higher number. I was more concerned, well, more confused about the, wording. Because it just didn't sound like proper English. Not yet. This build so far is very explosive, but once I get level level 8 on Void Shot, because right now that's what Void Shot does, but it's really fucking slow. Right now, when I get level 8 on Void Shot, that's gonna change. Gonna change very quickly. I do need to go back and get more pure Slorm. The infinite game mode, this one, is it's overall very important for progression. Because you have to run this to be able to run the other things. It's also just a really good idea to level up the other Reapers as well, because you gain more damage when you level up more Reapers based off of your Reaper mastery. So if I were to take all these level 1 bows that I've gotten and I go into a high level area and I just level it up to level 20, the bow that I was originally using will come out stronger in the end. It's so nice. Like, this bow is god-awful, but if I take this bow and I'll just level it up for a bit because it gives me more EXP. Like, I'm still doing decent damage because I've leveled up other Reapers. Oh, hey, look. My build can finally come to life. Now, I have to stay in a perpetual state of torment. And I'm just gonna do big ass damage now. Just like that. It's just that easy. The extra crit chance is nice. But now if I go in here, I got a little bit more EXP for the Slur Mastery. And I'm just leveling up a little bit faster. It's especially effective with the small rooms. Like, it's really effective in small rooms. And this is only gonna get stronger. While tormented, you ignore the first time your serenity should be increased. So in other words, I could fire Void Arrow twice at max charge and then do the other thing. I like my lucky crits though. I really do. We'll just make Void Arrow stronger. Void Arrow is where all my damage is actually coming from now. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go with level 1 Wrath level. I feel like that's probably the good idea here. All sorts of treasure that you're gonna need. I didn't agree to this. I don't know. I feel like I probably should have upgraded my gear a little bit more. Each wave of enemies will come from 4 different locations. Reaper Smith spirits of your current Slurm Reaper receive a 200% bonus when awarded as a challenge reward. What the fuck? I don't know what any of that means, but that sounds cool. He kind of got obliterated, like, in a major way. Siege Leader has 10% attack speed. I leveled up. I definitely want more projectile speed with this build. The faster it goes, the more bounces I get. That's the major thing. I don't really care for this upcoming totem thing. So we're gonna move on to elemental damage. For the extra mana and the area of effect. But no, that won't be very effective if I need lower mana. The cost of skills is reduced by 5% for each secondary skill cast in the last 10 seconds. Not really struggling with that either. Raw damage? That'd be good. Fallen Wave has 3 additional elite enemies. Alright. Ooh. Endless Fire. Duration 3 waves. We could deal with that. This build has gotten so much more ridiculous. There's at least one Reaper Smith Spirit of each type in your war chest. The following rewards are increased by 100%. Alright. So I need one more of each of these. Need the purple. I also need the green. So which one is better? Enemies have +1 projectile. Only for 5 waves. That's fine. Enemies have increased area size. Converts your current equipment quality into war chest quality. We can survive that. This is getting ridiculous. This build is getting ridiculous. Fireball again? We'll live a fireball. I just need the purple one now. We'll go for that. Wait, hang on. It was... That's movement speed. That's damage to elites, which is nice. It's nice. It's definitely really nice. But the tormented movement speed might honestly be better. I kind of want to try that, actually. This is actually kind of ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. 75% tenacity, granting resistance to crowd control and knockback. I don't know what crowd control... Does my voids count as crowd control? I don't think it does. I think stuns are just crowd control. For the rest of the expedition, your war chest quantity is equal to your war chest quality. I don't think I really gotta worry about enemies ignoring the very first hit. Because they're still gonna get hit by one of these ricocheting arrows. The following wave has 25% more enemies. That is fine. I hate this one. This one fucking sucks. Oh. The wave is over. I could deal with enemies taking less damage. I will deal with the leader having an additional projectile. EXP gain's pretty good here. Like, for real. You know what? We're gonna go for this. We're gonna increase the raw damage. The siege leader has new attack patterns. Okay. Explain to me why I should be worried in 5 or less words. Rest of the expedition. Probably shouldn't give them any more damage. They can take some attack speed and movement speed. They won't get any closer. Any enemies that teleport on me usually die to the void. I'm not even using the optimal bow for this right now. We could give them a little bit more life. That's honestly not horrible at all. Oh no, they can cause burn. Whatever will I do? Alright. Well, finish up this next wave. The siege leader is here. Was I supposed to be concerned? An effect rune? You have plus 2.2 additional projectiles. This effect lasts 11.6 seconds. The effects of the effect rune are triggered when the conditions are associated of the associated activation rune is met. The rune will not trigger if you're using a Slorm Reaper with the same name. You trigger an Ultra Cannon. After a small delay, you deal 3,418 elemental damage to enemies in a wide range in front of you. Elemental damage is equal to the number of victims of your current Slorm Reaper, up to 5,000, plus 50, plus 5,000 per level. Honestly, I kind of want the big fuck off laser beam. Just give me another Reaper rune. After 22 seconds spent in combat, you trigger your effect rune. It's kind of disappointing compared to the rest of everything else you got. Well, why are you telling me this now? It's a big fuck off laser beam. Come on. Big fuck off laser beam. That's fine. I think I probably should end the run here. No, it's more like I need to, get off for the night. I've been streaming for 2 hours now. And I have other things that I have to do. Ugh. Man. We're just gonna store all this shit and then disassemble it later. assuming. Alright. We survived 33 levels. Got a shit ton of EXP. Thanks to this bow. How much am I getting for EXP? 35%. I don't think that that is being registered. Yeah, I gain more EXP now with this bow than I do anything else. Alright, I gotta hop off for the night. Just trying to think. Brain go burr. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm working on something that I think is pretty important. Not just for me to do, but it'll be good. It'll be something to look forward to, at least in my opinion. And I'm probably gonna regret saying this again, but we got a schedule now that I gotta actually like put down for next week what I'm going to be playing. So be ready for that. That'll be a weekly thing that you will see posted. I will be creating a brand new channel for it in the Discord, as well as it will be going to Bluesky. So, for those of you who want to know what I'm up to, there you go. Now you know. And that's really it. Don't get stung by bees. It's not cool. Don't get stung by wasps.
He said the S word. Holy balls. A schedule. I cannot believe it.
A schedule? Anyway. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. As usual, we're going to raid someone, so please stick around. And we are going to find someone to raid. Let's see here. You know what? We usually like art streams. Let's see if anybody's doing an art stream for us. Oh, you know what? I have a different idea. We are going to raid someone who is playing Pokemon Legends. So, we're gonna raid Rainiel. Go have some fun. Watch, first time blind playthrough of Legends. I'm sure it'll be really fun to see how people experience that game for themselves. I will be back online tomorrow with more Pokemon myself. We gotta continue the Scarlet DLC 2. So, look forward to that. Crispin is waiting to be cooked, so we gotta cook Crispin real quick. Alright. I will be back on tomorrow. Have fun. Goodbye.